This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 122. Minimalism is not a radical lifestyle, and Ending the Tyranny of Cool by Joshua Fields Millburn of Minimalists.com.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Living Daily, the podcast that brings you the best in personal development and productivity every day of the week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Justin Malik.
Hello, and welcome to Optimal Living Daily with your host, me, Justin Malik, the entrepreneur who's forcing himself to read out loud every day to help overcome social anxiety. Thank you for joining me and continuing to listen every day. I know it's helping me optimize my life, and I really hope it's helping you too. That's the whole reason for this, and without your listening of this show, I don't think I could keep doing this, so thank you. And if you'd like to take it one small step further, you can show your support in a really nice way and for free, and that is by joining my weekly email list. You can do that at oldpodcast.com or by texting the word optimal to the number 44222. And I'll probably tell you a little more about that at the end of the episode. So for now, let's jump right into Minimalist Monday and start optimizing your life. Minimalism is not a radical lifestyle by Joshua Fields Millburn of Minimalists.com. When some people meet me and they feel compelled to talk about minimalism, they think I live a radical lifestyle. They say things like, I can never be a minimalist. But the truth is that my lifestyle is not radical, and I'm not a radical person. If you met me today and we didn't talk about minimalism, which we probably wouldn't, you wouldn't think my lifestyle is much different than yours. I don't count my stuff, but I have hundreds of things even after I got rid of 90% of my stuff. I own a car. I own pots and pans and kitchen utensils. I own a queen-size bed. I own a smartphone. I own a laptop. I own a desk. I own a guitar. I own some furniture. I own a shelf full of books. I own a dresser and a washer and dryer and more than a few days' worth of clothes. But there are three key distinctions. Number one, I don't own excess. I have only the things I use frequently, things that add value to my life, but I don't have extra stuff. I don't have just-in-case items. If I wanted to change my lifestyle, then my definition of, quote, excess would change as well. For example, if I wanted to become a peripatetic writer traveling the world like my friend Colin, then I would need to drastically reduce my possessions. But at this point in my life, I'm happy with where I live, and I don't desire to travel extensively. If that changes, then I will change. Number two, I constantly question possessions. Do I still need this? When is the last time I used this? What would happen if I got rid of this? Could someone use this more than me? These are questions I consistently ask myself. Because I constantly question my possessions, I'm in a perpetual state of paring down, which feels good. There is no end game. I will never arrive. I will continue the journey the rest of my life. Number three, I don't give meaning to possessions. Most important, I understand that my possessions can be replaced. Someone recently asked me what I would grab if my apartment caught fire. Nothing, I responded. Everything I own is replaceable. Minimalism is not a radical lifestyle. Minimalism is a tool I use to get rid of unnecessary stuff and live a meaningful life, a life filled with happiness, freedom, and conscious awareness. Because I strip away life's excess, I am able to focus on the important parts of life: health, relationships, passions, growth, and contribution. That's what living a meaningful life is about for me. How about you? What could you strip away that would allow you to focus on the important aspects of your life? Ending the Tyranny of Cool by Joshua Fields Millburn of Minimalists.com. Not so long ago, I wanted to be cool. Steve McQueen cool. Coca-Cola advertisement cool. New car smell cool. Being cool was important to me. It mattered. I had to have the perfect clothes with the right logos. I had to have my shiny Lexus with the tan leather interior and in-dash navigation system. I had to have stainless steel appliances, hardwood floors, modern furniture, and all the trappings propagated by our media-soaked culture. I was trapped by the tyranny of cool. If I bought the perfect clothes, then everything would be right? If I drove the perfect car, then everyone would respect me, right? If I had the right furniture, then I'd be happy, right? I laugh at myself now, but those things were so important to me once upon a time, not long ago. Those things forced me to continue to work a job and not pursue my passions so I could buy more and more stuff. If I bought more stuff, I'd be more cool, right? 3 separate things made me realize how ridiculous being cool really was. And these 3 realizations made me discover that being cool wasn't cool at all. Coolness is perspectival. I discovered material items have no meaning, or rather, material items have only the meaning we give them. You can think buying a $40,000 car is cool, or you can believe riding public transportation is cool. Neither is right or wrong, it's all based on your perspective. It's up to you to decide what is cool. You don't have to let TV, radio, magazines, or people on the internet tell you what is cool. Real friends don't care about cool. Why was I obsessed with fancy things? Was it going to make people respect me more, like me more, love me more? Of course not. Besides, anyone who respected me because of the car I drove didn't respect me anyway. They respected the idea of me, but not me, the me on the inside. Ryan will always be my friend, even if I wear a jockey t-shirt and ride the bus to his house. He doesn't care about that stuff. He cares about me. He's a true friend, and I'm thankful to have a lot of great people like him in my life. I've met truly cool people. My friends are atypically cool, though they vehemently deny it. They are acute listeners. They are honest, genuine, trusting, trustworthy, all virtues I consider to be tremendously cool. My friends have taught me that being cool has nothing to do with the stuff I own and everything to do with the way I act, the way I treat other people, the way I contribute. Those are the attributes that make people cool. You just listened to the posts titled Minimalism is Not a Radical Lifestyle and Ending the Tyranny of Cool, both by Joshua Fields Millburn of Minimalists.com. If you didn't know already, Joshua and Ryan of The Minimalists have a film coming out in May, which looks amazing. And you have to get tickets in advance to make sure that the movie is shown near you. So to do that, check out minimalismfilm.com. You can see the trailer and get tickets and see when Joshua and Ryan are going to be touring in your area. So make sure you check that out. I'm planning to see them in person during that time, so I'm super excited about that since I've never met them. And while you're out there doing that, I'll be really grateful if you also stop by oldpodcast.com and join my weekly newsletter. You get Excel spreadsheets that I built myself to help you optimize your life, plus a free video tutorial I made, and you get entered to win a book by these very minimalists every single month. It's all for free. All you have to do is join my weekly list at oldpodcast.com, or you can also join by texting the word optimal to the number 44222. And I think that's it for today. I'm actually going to do a double feature of minimalism, so I'll be back tomorrow with a minimalist author that I haven't read in a while. So I'll see you there, where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.